They just gotta send it. Calling on the celly cause the jelly of the bar. Skate to the blue line, comes with the cost of getting laid out and robbed of your time. Can't stop a team that's living in the prime. Put them all to bed like you slipped them a roofie. Oh, step up, break limbs like gay tree. No, they mad, they feel itty bitty. Whoa, they sweaty like audacity titties. Super around the ice, they move it with speed. Looking like a team that can't be beat. But they never could have done it if they never got the mesh. So I guess you could say they need a synergy. Are they the best? You best believe. Went through the decks, swept them in, no stop on their way to the top of the league. On the ice, they break and bend it. #1 league, you know they're in it. Championship, you know they win it. What they gonna do? They just gonna send it.
Rink Rivals, just gonna send it. Yeah, championship ring. They gonna defend it. Got its cup checks, hit checks, bottle nets, red decks, built decks, Rufio, cash checks. Yeah, yeah. You're thinking the body like he got style. Yeah. Spelling bee champ, heat and pasta. Sounding like a monster. Ooh, like jelly and soup. And prime jam soup. What you gonna do? Rolling in the highlights, gonna go red light, dominate the league, go night, yeah, out, good night, just gonna send it, yeah, I'm just gonna end it, yeah, it's gold standard, Swiss roll, yeah, Swiss roll, yeah, Swiss roll, yeah, Swiss roll, yeah, Swiss roll, yeah.
Step on the ice, they break and bend it. #1 league, you know they're in it. Championships, you know they win it. What they gonna do? They just gotta send it. Calling on the celly cause the jelly of the bar. Skate to the blue line, comes with the cost of getting laid out and robbed of your time. Can't stop a team that's living in the prime. Put them all to bed like you slipped them a roofie. Oh, step up, break limbs like gay tree. No, they mad, they feel itty bitty. Whoa, they sweaty like audacity titties. Super around the ice, they move it with speed. Looking like a team that can't be beat. But they never could have done it if they never got the mesh. So I guess you could say they need a synergy. Are they the best? You best believe. Went through the decks, swept them in, no stop on their way to the top of the league. On the ice, they break and bend it. #1 league, you know they're in it. Championship, you know they win it. What they gonna do? They just gonna send it.
Rink Rivals, just gonna send it, yeah. Championship ring, they gonna defend it. Got its cup checks, hit checks, bottle nets, red decks, built decks, Rufio, cash checks. Yeah, you're thinking the body like he got style. Spelling bee champ, heat and pasta. Sounding like a monster. Ooh, like jelly and soup. And prime jam soup. What you gonna do? Rolling in the highlights, gonna go red.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rinkside with Fatal and HOSS. We are your source for all your Rink Rivals content from the 12s lobby to the regular season and playoff action. I am HOSS, along with my buddy Fatal. How we doing tonight, dude?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good, dude. We're back with another episode of Rinkside with Fatal and HOSS. Man, we got quite the treat here tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about the season 2, and we're gonna talk to the boys that we have on tonight. It's gonna be good, and man, oh man, the sign up pool is looking great. Over 100 signups, which is fantastic. So looking forward to season 2 getting underway, man.
Yeah, I mean, what a season 1 was. Season 2 coming up. It's going to be great. Summer season over 100 signups. That's shocking. Usually for summer season you don't get that. But here we are. We're looking good. Hopefully we're going to be getting hopefully getting 10 teams. Hopefully. Yeah, man. Season 1 is come and gone, and what a season it was. Just going to send it dominating and going into playoffs and dominating the playoffs and getting a sweep. They did lose one game in all of the playoffs to the Mighty Ducks, but yeah, what a season it was. And season 2 is going to be great as well.
Oh, it really is, dude. Like season 1, essentially was your trial run, right? For a first season, and it didn't even feel like that, dude. It was quite amazing. All the time and effort put in by the ELTs and everybody that is involved, like, dude, top notch.
Yeah, it was. The ELTs did a phenomenal job. The media, me and you, we deserve some recognition. I know everybody always gives it to us here, and it's wonderful, and we appreciate it. We do our best here to give you enjoyable content. Like my camera not working in Discord again. Unfortunately, it is only Discord that it doesn't work for, and I'm trying to get it figured out, but I haven't got it figured out yet. So, hopefully next week it will be working and better for you guys. I know you guys think I'm sexy and you want to see me every week, and that's great. Puts a smile on my face. My wife shakes her head, and it's all good.
It really is. But let's transition over to what we have here. The season 2 signups, as we said, are now open. They close this Saturday. Man, June 1st. Dude, like I said, the sign up numbers are through the roof for a summer season. So that is fantastic. So props to everybody that's reached out to their buddies and, to other people that aren't even a part of the league. Bring them on over, get them involved with Rink Rivals. We appreciate it. Next up, then we got the scouting combine, which goes from Sunday, June 2nd to Saturday, June 8th. All rookies must play a minimum of 2 games here in the scouting combine. So make sure you rookies that are out there get in on these scouting combine games to be, continue to be eligible for season 2. And then we got on Tuesday, June 4th, the draft pool does close. Then we have, I believe we are moving it to the Sunday, June 9th mock draft media event. Rod Guy is not going to be around on the 8th, so we have decided we're going to move it to
I thought
the
it was
9th.
Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
The 6th,
Are we
because the
moving it
draft
to-
is the 9th.
That's right. That's my apologies.
yeah.
I'm all messed up on my days here. So
No,
we
you're
are
good.
going. We're gonna be incorporating that with Rinkside with Fatal and HOSS, which would be the mock draft media event. So and then we got season 2 draft night on June 9th, which is going to be, man, it's going to be wild. We got some good teams lined up for season 2. And then the start of the regular season is going to be June 11th. And, man, end of the season, July 31st. And then Tuesday, August 6th to Wednesday, August 21st, season 2 playoffs. Dates are tentative because you never know what can happen. There could be, EA issues, things can happen that are beyond our control, but we're going to do our best to stay within the dates that are provided. So it's going to be crazy.
Shout out. Well, I subbed, and then we have Lippy, and then Gam Babies. We are on a level 2 hype train, by the way. I don't know if you know what that is, but it means basically we've got enough stuff going on. Jelly subscribing at tier 1. Thank you guys. Wow, we got a hype train here on Rinkside. Let's go,
Let's
baby.
go.
Keep the train rolling.
Choo choo, choo choo.
We
So
might have to start wearing a conductor's hat.
that's right. And you want to know somebody that's a guest here tonight? Looks like he's dressed up to be a conductor. But let's move on over. Take a look over at your season 2 managers for Gold Standard. We got Swizz World, and also we got a new manager, and he is one of our guests tonight with the main event, and Mr. Snow Owen. Then we got the season 1 Rink Rivals Cup champion, just gonna send it, Jelly returning, and then we got HOSS and Snow Owen's former teammate for Medium Sized Men coming on board as a manager for the Bully Sticks HC. And then we got Mighty Dex, Too Accurate returning. Then we have Texas TK and his money shot. Then Jalbert rebranding, but returning. He's known as the Lucky 7. And then we got Ploop as the Golden Company Elephants.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
That one and the dog are my two favorites.
Dude, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I said in the general chat as soon as I found out Ploop was actually gonna be a manager, I was like, if it's not Ploop shoots, we riot. But after seeing this, dude, me and Ploop exchanged messages back and forth, and I absolutely love it. So it's awesome. So yeah, man.
Yeah, Rufio out here with another sub to A Woman's Wrath.
Ooh.
All right. Shit.
Yeah, dude, like right on. Big shout out to everybody that's there and doing all this stuff. Like you guys are subbing and everything. It's great. Next up on deck is here's our scheduled for our some of our media. So don't forget, every Monday, new episode of the McNasty's podcast with your host Scribbles McNasty and co-host Swizz World. Holy jeez, I'm everywhere tonight. And obviously you got us every Thursday 8 p.m. Rinkside with Fatal and HOSS, and we always have some guests on. So it's always a good time over here. So if you want to be a part and be on the show, hit up myself or HOSS to get yourself on, because we've had our two guests previously on the show and they had a good time, and we're gonna result back to having a good time tonight. So HOSS.
This time we get to see one of them though.
That's right. This is the first time we get to see the Ploop tonight.
Hell yeah, brother. Look at that beautiful picture of me. Anyway, yeah, man, I kind of want to talk about season 1 a little bit here before we move on and get to questions and stuff. My experience was phenomenal. I did have to sit, and you and I kind of had the same kind of experience, really. Played pretty good in the beginning. Had a lull, sat. Gam Babies came in for me, played phenomenal. I played the first series, phenomenal. Shitty second series. Like, my season was very up and down for me, but the whole experience, the draft. I mean, the draft was unlike any other draft I've been a part of. The technology behind it was phenomenal and amazing. The whole Discord interface using, with all the automated stuff, the signups, it has made league hockey so easy for everybody involved, the managers especially. But yeah, my first season experience it kind of went as well as what you hoped, as best as it could, right? It went great. It went, I think, above and beyond maybe what some people thought. But for me, it was a great experience, and getting to know some of these guys, like Rufio, for instance. Me and him really have never talked before. Like, we've played with each other a couple times, but never really got to interact and talk and have fun. And we've been playing more, and I've been doing better and playing a lot more the last couple days. As our one guest Ploop knows, I played with him last night. Played with Accurate the other night. Just people I usually don't play with, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, Rink Rivals has been an awesome experience. Playing with new guys and meeting new faces, it was awesome.
That's right, dude. And my first season experience here, man, was top notch, dude. I started off with just gonna send it. You know, I didn't fit well with their system, which is understandable. So I was shipped out. Sat the bench for a little bit, but came out of the woodworks and made sure people knew who Fatal was when he plays forward. So, but like you were saying, Haas, the league itself, everybody, I'm sure it blew everybody's mind how much advanced it is to anywhere else that people play. And we take pride here. And their big thing was media, media, because believe it or not, media is what attracts a lot of people. You go in other leagues and you get just basic media. I'm not saying it's bad media. I'm just we like to do things a little different here. We like to provide a little more. Like you see, we do Rinkside here. We got Scribs with his podcast with Swiss World, and then on the other side, we do the live broadcasting. We do the scouting combine, the 12s lobby. There's always something going on in the media. But yeah, man, it's a phenomenal place to be. And if you are tuning in and you are not a part of Rink Rivals, make sure you head over to rinkrivals.com, get into the Discord, sign up, because this Saturday sign-ups close, so you do not want to miss it.
Yeah, and also, I want to speak to that too. Don't forget to get all your merch at shop.rinkrivals.com.
That's right. Because you got all your new products here, as you can see. You got tons of new products.
Oh, look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all those goodies on there. Phone cases, hoodies, jersey, the glass. I have the glass. I do have the glass and I love it. I use it a lot, actually. You get the tumbler or the water jug there, the coasters. That poster, by the way, is sick.
Yeah, it is.
I never got a chance to get one, but it's sick.
I'm looking forward to the big mouse pad. I don't know if you've seen the mouse pad out there, but it's huge. I'd like to get that. So
that's cool.
But all your needs, man, for all your Rink Rivals merchandise needs, head on over to www.shoprinkrivals.com. Place your orders. Get your stuff today.
So shout out to Texas TK for subscribing, by the way.
Right on, Texas. Thank you, man.
Yep.
I wanna, me and Haas have been discussing a little bit here and there as of late. Haas has a little something up his sleeve for Rinkside with Fatal and Haas moving forward. So, Haas, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about this, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, Fatal has his portion of the show where he does his joke and everyone gets a chuckle and they probably forget about it after 20 minutes. But I want you guys to have to think. So I actually am coming up with a trivia. Okay, I want to do a trivia every week. It could be anything related. NHL content creator. It could be Rink Rivals. It could be the NHL. Whatever. And this is going to be the first week that we're doing it. Fatal, if you could please put a poll up for this, or can you not do polls?
I am doing it right now. As soon as you say
okay,
start poll, I'm just hitting start poll and it's ready to go.
So the question this week is going to be who was the first player in Rink Rivals history to score on a penalty shot? And now, Fatal, if you can, put it up. And, your choices. Facear, Primetime, Diablo, and Little PP, as most of you know, as Premier Player.
And we have a 10-minute time limit on that. So we're going to go back and view the results within 10 minutes. And yeah, man, this is a good portion. I'm really looking forward to see what people has to say. So, dude, right on.
Yeah. All right. So you can take it over here and start the introduction here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome manager of the two newest teams here. We got the Ploop and we got Mr. Snow Owen. Gentlemen, welcome to the show once again, but in a different role here in Rink Rivals. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Happy to be back.
I'm doing good.
Right on, boys. Right on, man. Last time we had Snow Owen on, we got to see this sexy stud, and last time we had Ploop on, we didn't get to see this sexy stud. So man, I'm telling you, I said it from day one. We need to have a Rink Rivals sexy man calendar. So I still think that our shop rinkrivals.com needs to bring up that kind of merchandise. So if you want to see that, make sure you let the ELTs know that's what you want to see, because you're gonna get guys like Scribs up there. You're gonna get guys like Haas, Snow Owen, Ploop. Man, we got a lot of studs here in the league, and I think it'd be great.
Don't forget Swizzworld with his unfinished shed.
Unfinished shed. You got to get that unfinished shed in there, and put a GoFundMe link at the bottom of it, so maybe we can all contribute to helping him.
Oh man.
But no.
All right.
Haas, you take the start away here, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna start with Snow here. So I seen you I assume that you did get your scouting games in last night, correct?
Yeah, I did some
All right.
scouting last night.
What is your take on the current draft pool that we have? Summer season, over 100 signups, a lot of new faces, which is great. What is your take on that so far?
Yeah, so there are a lot of rookies in this draft, so it's gonna take a lot more, scouting to get to know everyone. But I think it's gone great so far. I'm excited to see the scouting combine and see players that I haven't seen before, and obviously, I'm happy to see returning players from season one. I think the draft pool is pretty good, and I'm excited to see who's gonna be scouted, who's not gonna be scouted. So yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, and real quick before you go, Fatal, uh, I also want to give a shout out to RJ and Hockey Mike coming over, coming here to play, to check it out. Shout out to you guys. We're all excited to have you here. Uh, it's going to be a blast. You're going to have a lot of fun. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys on the ice come June 11th. But yeah, I just wanted to give them a little shout out. I saw him. I actually played with Mike the other night. We had a good time. So, but all right, go ahead, Fatal.
Right on, man. Those guys, they've been around for quite some time. They're a part of the old heads, and good dudes. So glad to see them aboard. But now I got one for you there, Snow. So what a rookie season one you had. Stand out in the combine, and then a standout during the whole season. Did you think you would have had that kind of outstanding season going into the first season of Rink Rivals?
Honestly, no, I didn't expect to have that good of a season. I didn't expect to have 50 goals or whatever. But the reason why I had a good season is because of the people around me. They did a good job making plays for me and getting me points and passing the puck around. Saney and Haas and Ganabis, they all did a great job. And the defenseman too, Earl Upshaw, they helped me get my tip goals.
Don't say getting the puck to the net for you.
Yeah, I know. So no, I didn't expect to have that success in season one, but I'm happy that I got my name out, and I'm hoping for better things in season two.
Right on, man. Like, you were outstanding. You were Scribs' first overall pick in the mock draft for season one, and I honestly thought you were gonna go as goaltender. And man, oh man, I'm
He
glad.
could have.
I know he's just that good, and I'm
Right.
not just saying that because you're here with us. It's just you are. But man, what a season you had. So top notch, and congrats to you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up, I want to head on over to you, Ploop. All right, Ploop. So congrats on being selected as a manager. What angle will you take approach to the draft? First D, where you pick up a D first overall? Are you gonna go for a forward? Are you gonna go for a goalie? Can you give us a little peek behind that curtain?
I mean, do you want the name? I'll just give you the name.
Oh, he's gonna give us the name. Holy shit! We're gonna hear it here first.
Nah, I'm just teasing you, man.
Ah!
Well, what a loaded question. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give away too much behind the curtain, but I mean, likely a forward, but I'm gonna value heavily on guys that can play multiple positions. I want the versatile guys that can fill in where needed. Um, but I mean, we don't even know our draft position yet, so I can't know for sure. But definitely looking at best available.
And also, like last season, you played defense along with good old man Colin, and this season your intentions are to play center. So I haven't seen you play center. So like, dude, like I'm intrigued by this and excited. So
Yeah, I mean, I I'm definitely a true center before anything else. This was actually my first season playing defense. So I definitely consider myself a more natural offenseman. But um, that was before I was offered ownership.
Hmm.
So I don't know where I'll be playing this season, in all honesty.
Well, you could have fooled us that you aren't a defenseman. That's
Yeah,
your first season playing
I
defense.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, how has your scouting been going so far, if at all? I mean, I know last night we played a little bit. Did you get anything else done before that?
Yeah, I've had a few scouting lobbies so far. Really happy with what I've seen. Both a good and a bad thing. I thought I had a good picture, but guys are proving me wrong in a good way. So
That's good. That's always good when they're proving you wrong in a good way.
yeah,
When you have a doubt and then that doubt, goes away because, they're better than what you thought, or, maybe people play different positions better than what other people say or have you've seen. And so, yeah, that's cool.
yeah, definitely prefer the first-hand approach. I
Right.
trust a lot of sources, but nothing's replacing, seeing them play, on the ice with you.
Right. And that's the thing. It's all about chemistry too, right? If you're gonna have a D partner, you want to have a good chemistry with that person and stuff like that. So, but all right, I'm gonna jump over to Snow now. I want to ask you your scouting experience. How has yours been so far? And is there any like surprises for you in your scouting?
Um, no, scouting's been pretty good. I've gotten to see guys I haven't seen before. That some are better than others that I found out, but I still haven't gotten to everyone yet. I'm excited to scout new people. Hopefully, get some more scouting done this weekend. Um, I'm just happy with what I've done so far, and I've gotten some 12s going with like Jelly and other people, so that's always a good way you could scout more than just 6 people. So
Well, and you're
I
not
think
playing club,
it's good
right?
so far.
You're actually playing league players, which
Yeah,
there is a
exactly.
difference. For people that don't know, there is a big difference between playing club
Yeah,
sixes and league against league people.
yeah. League games, it's so much more different than just going into a regular drop-in club game. You know, clubs is
Right.
typically sweatier.
yeah, and the evaluation at that point, it's hard to really evaluate somebody during like a dropping game versus a league game. So big difference there for when you're evaluating players.
Yeah, plus you get to scout more people than the regular club game.
And it's good that you can build that kind of relationship with another manager too. Some managers will be like, "Hey, you scout your people, I'll scout my guys." But
Hey,
it's great to see that managers that can come together and do, like a 12s and get that going. So hats off
you
to
got
you
to be
guys.
careful though, Snow. Jelly might be buttering you up for your first round draft pick.
Oh,
Don't let him do it.
I think everybody in
Probably
the
not.
league knows not to do that anymore. Look what happened.
Oh man, poor synergy, man.
Yeah.
Poor synergy.
But hey, he did his best. He still iced the team every night. He
Dude,
still
he's such a
iced the
great
team.
guy.
So
He's such a great dude, man. He really is, and props to him for doing that. That's not easy to do.
for sure. So well, I'm gonna pop over to you now, Snow. Like obviously, congrats on being selected as a manager. The rumblings were this is the kind of guy that you want as a manager, and I'm glad that you were selected to be one. So with that being said, how with now transitioning to becoming a manager, How do you think you will fare out as a manager here in Rink Rivals for season 2?
Um, I've never managed in another league before. Well, I haven't been a real like general manager. I've done like assistant stuff, but all the managers are good, and they're gonna put on a good team, and I just gotta find a way to compete with them every single day on the ice. So it's gonna be tough, but I think I can handle it.
Right on, man. And I think you can too, uh, man. And just knowing that you're a manager, you can play anywhere on the ice and be an effective piece. That is massive. That is massive. You
Well, it
can.
opens your draft up.
It really does. Same with Ploop, right?
Right.
Ploop is he look at last season, phenomenal on D. Now he's going to be center. Uh, he's a center that knows how to play D. That's the best kind of center you want. So it's gonna be crazy. So I gotta pop over to Ploop here. So obviously, like I was saying, you had a great first season with game misconduct, being one of the anchors on the back end with Colin Ellie. What will the season 2 book of Ploop look like?
Well, like I said, I was intending on playing center, so I'm hoping drastically different, maybe some more goals, but overall looking for that playoff berth and success, which we just barely missed out on with game misconduct. But it'll be strange not having Colin around. I was sad to see that he wasn't signing up again for season 2.
Yeah, I guess his work schedule is he got a new job, so congratulations, Colin Ellie, and hope to see you back for season 3, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh.
But kill it at your new job, buddy.
Yeah, it's always tough when you start a new job and you don't know your schedule. Like when I started, we got a new cleaning job for our cleaning business, and the schedule there was like only supposed to be like 2 hours. But when we first started, we were there like 6 hours a day because the other company before us didn't do it right. Then I wasn't available to play, and people got pissed, and I'm like, well, it is what it is. I'm working. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. But
Yeah.
with that being said, okay? If the draft doesn't go your way and you have to play defense, okay? Do you think you could be atop the Norris candidate slash Selkie if you do play center?
Well, I won't say if I have to play defense, if the draft falls and I play defense,
Right.
I won't say that it didn't go my way.
Right.
I'm fully prepared for either. Uh, I don't know. I want to say yes. I think I learned a lot season 1. If I get to pick the guys that I want and I have chemistry with, maybe we'll generate more and I can bump my numbers from last year. So I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have a great chance at both, to be honest. If you play as defensive as, as a center as you did on defense, I think you'd be fine. But
Yeah, thanks. I mean the center pool primary position looked pretty low last time I checked, but it's a good group. So
yeah,
I know centers are going to be valued.
yeah. They're probably going to be the higher picks in the draft because there isn't as many. Um, but I'm going to jump over to Snow here. If your draft went the way that you wanted it to, Snow, are you going to be a full-time center? Or are you gonna be a goalie? Or doesn't it matter to you really? Are you preferring to play out or are you preferring to play in the net?
It doesn't matter to me because I'll play anywhere on the ice if needed. If I see someone that I really like, whether they're a center, a goalie, winger, I'll draft them because I feel like I can play anywhere on the ice, any position. So if I find someone that I think could fit well on my team, I'm gonna draft them. If they're a center, I'll draft them. If they're a goalie, I'll draft them. So it really
Okay.
doesn't matter where I play, honestly.
Okay.
So I want to add on to that. I'm just gonna say, if I am drafted to your team, Snow, I would love for you to play anywhere on the ice. If I'm playing against you, I don't want you to be on the ice. I know how that goes. So
Especially at center.
yeah, like dude, like hey, let's not cover the guy that has the big tip on. Let's not do that. We know how that fares out. So, but now back to my question here for Ploop. What is your take on all the managers here for season 2, dude?
Really high quality, high skill guys that have a good grasp on the league and the player base. So we're all tied for first right now, right?
That's right. And what about you, Snow?
I think you guys did a phenomenal job picking the managers this season. I'm happy with the ones that returned, and I'm really excited for the ones that are new, including myself. So I think the ELT did a great job with their selections.
Agreed.
All right. I want to go right back to Ploop here. So, where do you see ranked out of all the managers so far?
I just said that, didn't I?
But
we're all first.
But where do you see yourself? Yeah, I'm trying to create a little bit of friction here. But where would you
Where
see
do I see
yourself?
myself? I'll say top 3.
All right.
I like it. Not too cocky, you know. He's not like, oh, I'm number 1, right? Like, I like it. Now, my question is going to be an interesting one because in the chat, Audacity has picked up on it, and so have I. I think Fatal's lobbying to get drafted. But my question to you is, do you think he will be drafted, or do you think he'll be in the booth all summer?
No, I think he'll be drafted. There's a lot of good guys. I think Fatal showed a lot last season when he did play, and I think he'll fit. He'll fit
Now,
well.
if he gets drafted,
Am I gonna
will
be
he
benched?
play? Will he play in the playoffs if he
Ooh.
makes it, or will he sit 2 games?
Wait, what was the last part?
I
Will he
will
make
he
the playoffs
play?
or sit?
Will he play in the playoffs, being the highest point producer on the team over the last like couple series? Will he be sat or will he play?
Oh, he'll play.
I agree.
I hope so. I can only hope.
Right.
But boys, you know what time it is? It's one of my most favorite parts of the show.
Oh,
Are you
geez.
guys ready for the Fat Owl joke of the day? Ploop, are you ready?
Hit me with
Snow, are you ready?
No, but you're gonna see it anyway.
That's right. So it doesn't really matter. All right, boys. So what does a cloud wear under his raincoat? What
Come
does
on,
a
guys.
cloud wear
Come on, guys. A
under
cloud.
his raincoat? Bloop, do you got an answer?
Nope.
No. Snow, do you got an answer?
No, I don't.
He wears thunderwear. Ha ha! Boom! Let's go.
Oh
There you go.
man.
There it is.
All right, Fatal. Whatever happened to the question?
We're gonna go back and we're gonna take a look here.
I would say you can manage that. You can go back and see the.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I saw some interesting answers.
I'm looking over here. We had 1 vote for Facear. We
Okay.
had 3 votes for Prime Time.
Okay.
We had 5 votes for Little PP.
Oh shit.
And then we had 25 votes at 74% for Diablo QC. Haas, what is the actual answer?
Diablo QC. 25 people were right. The other 20 or the other couple have no idea what the hell is going on. No, I'm just kidding. No. So actually, Premier Player had the first penalty shot in Rink Rivals history. He did not score. So Diablo QC then did score. So yeah, Diablo QC was the winner. Well, not winner, but he was the trivia question. You know, that's the answer. Next week it's going to be a lot harder. So be ready.
Ooh. Well, without further ado, boys, thank you guys for coming on. Ploop, always a pleasure with you coming on, dude. Even just chatting with you. You know, there was a little bit of mix up there this past week, but we got that resolved, and we got it resolved, I think, in a pretty quick way. And dude, I'm super glad and super happy that you're going to be a manager this season, and hope to see you guys out on the ice and see you guys continue to grow. Do you got any shout outs on your end, Plu?
No, just sharing the sentiment. Likewise, always happy to join the show, support the media, support the league. Shout out to the future elephants, whoever you may be. Looking forward to scouting those who haven't scouted yet. Join my Discord, use the LFG. I'll probably be doing a lot this weekend. Hopefully, we get some 12s lobbies and the combine.
Right on. And over to the other spectrum over here, Snow Owen. Always a pleasure to have you on as well. Always talk about that flow that you got going on up there. Love it. Love to play with you. Hate to play against you. Man, any shout outs on your part?
Shout out to you guys, media, for doing the show. It's a great show. I love it. And then shout out to everyone who is signed up for season 2. You guys are awesome.
Right on, man. I'm gonna kick this over to my boy Hoss.
All right. Well, thank you guys, community. I saw there was up to almost 30 of you guys in here, like 26 or something, 27. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the love that we get. It definitely does not go unnoticed. So thank you. And also every Monday, tune in to the McNasty's podcast on Spotify. Great content over there. Him and Swizz doing a hell of a job. The release of the managers, the video, Scribs, awesome job, man. Good shit with that. I saw it was posted on socials, which is great. But yeah, I thank you guys. Thank you for showing up, supporting all the subscribers today. Good shit. Good shit. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, man, we will be seeing you next week with the gonna be the mock draft, right? The media mock draft next week.
That's right, dude. It's gonna be great. Looking forward
Yeah.
to it. And then, man, we're gonna just see where people are gonna wind up and lined up and get ready to get going, man. It's coming down to it. Scouting Combine's coming up. It's gonna be a doozy. So anybody that is watching, if you are a rookie, make sure you join the discords of these managers that you see on my screen and the other managers that are a part of Rink Rivals for season 2. Get your asses out there and scout. You're not going to get picked up if you're not going to scout. You need to play at least 2 scouting combine games to be eligible. So make sure you get there. And, if you're a rookie, you're new to the league, you're new to league hockey, scout as much as you can and as often as you can, because you're not going to get noticed if you don't. So I want to thank everybody from the chat to everybody a part of Rink Rivals, our guests tonight, Ploop and Snow Owen, and obviously my boy, my partner in crime, Hoss the Boss Salad Toss. I'm Fatal, and we'll catch you guys up on the flip side.